Standard 8243 express linear equations in slope-intercept form. F of x equals mx plus b. Point slope form, which is y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1, m still representing slope, x1 and y1 a point, hence the name point slope. And standard form ax plus by equals c. So you have your x and coefficient listed before y and its coefficient, and then c is the constant. Remainder, a, b, and c all have to be integers. Integers are positive, negative, whole numbers. They are not fractions or decimals. What you'll need to be able to do is convert between these different forms. All three of the forms and the equations would be given on the MCA exam. Question 1, a line has a slope of 2/3 and passes through the point 4, -3. Part A, write it. What is the equation of a line in point slope form? First off, write the point slope form and then substitute in. Here's our point slope form. Now take out the info that we know. Well, here's the point. This is an x value, y value, and here's our slope. So I have y minus, in for y1 is going to go -3 equals slope 2/3, and we have x minus, in for x1, and remember we just put these x1, y1 because it's our first ordered pair. In for x1 is going to go 4. Rewritten, the only thing that would be different is 2 minuses here would equal a plus. So you have y plus 3 equals 2/3 parentheses x minus 4. Part B, what is the equation of a line in standard form? Remember, standard form is ax plus by equals c. A, b, and c are all integers. There are no fractions. So the first thing that you'd want to do is get rid of the fraction. In order to get rid of the fraction, multiply it by the denominator. So I'm going to multiply this side by the denominator. What you do to one side, you do to the other. So here's my equal sign. Here's the other side that I need to multiply by 3. When multiplying, distribute the 3. I'll multiply 3 into 2/3. When I multiply 3 into 2/3, I get 2. And then I'm going to take 2 and multiply it into x minus 4. So I'll have to distribute again. With my distribution, I get 2x minus 8. Now I need to get ax plus by. So I need my x's and y's on one side with my constant on the other. Notice in the equation so far right now we have all integers. I have to bring my x over to the side with y. In order to do that, I'm going to subtract by 2x on both sides. I wind up with -2x plus 3y plus 9 equals -8. Next case, I need to go ahead and get rid of that 9. That 9 is a constant. In order to get rid of 9, I need to subtract by 9 on both sides. When I do this, I get -2x plus 3y equals -17. I have my x's and y's on one side and constant on the other. Example 2 is asking for the equation in slope-intercept form. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out what is the slope-intercept form of this equation. I need to figure out my m and my b. Some of these problems you might be able to pull your b right off the graph. B is your y-intercept, and it's crossing right down there looking at -2. So you should be able to eliminate equation 1 because the intercept is not -2. It gives you 4/3. Next, go ahead and find your slope. I'm going to use that point as well as this point. The line is increasing, so the slope should increase. So I should be able to rule out d because d is not increasing. Find the slope. I come over 1, 2 units, up 3 units, so my slope is rise over run 3/2. You should have y equals 3/2 minus 2, and that would be option B. Example 4 says which equation is the same line as 2x minus 3y equals 9. This equation, they give it to us in standard form, and if you look, all of these equations are in slope-intercept form, so we need to simply convert from standard form to slope-intercept form, so we need to get y by itself. First step in getting y alone, we're going to subtract by 2x. We'll drop things down. We have negative 2x, that's a positive 9. Last step here to get y alone is to divide each side by negative 3. What you do to one side, you do to the other. We're doing it into the entire other side. We now have y by itself. We have y equals, well, we divide negative 3 into a negative 2, we get a positive 2/3 x. When we take it into a positive 9 divided by a negative 3, we get a negative 3. So the equation y equals 2/3 x minus 3 would be option B. This will conclude 8243.